So this is our welcome to HTML for course. So here the topics about HTML topics. So here HTML introduction. So read it carefully. The HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and the HTML is used to provide structure for web page. To save the HTML file, we use .html or .htm extension. So preferably we use HTML. So next thing, history of HTML. So basically HTML was introduced by Tim Berners-Lee in the year of 1991. But so the versions are HTML 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. But we using right now present HTML 5.0 version. So it was developed in 2014. So name the structure of HTML. So see it carefully. So doctype HTML, this tells us which browser we are using. The next, HTML stands for hypertext markup language. So which are inclusive with Angular braces. So this mainly HTML structure. So why we use HTML in the second step? So that is root elements. So as generally the next step is head and the next step is body. So tags of HTML, mainly HTML completely depends on tags. So without tags there is no HTML. So there are paid tags and paid tags. Heading tags. So to define the HTML in heading tags, we have 6 different heading tags. So that starts from H1 to H6. So H1 is the top font and H6 is small size. H1 is top size. So paragraph tags. To define the paragraph tags, we use P, which are included with Angular braces. So in paragraph, we used to generate 100 words. We used to use 100 words. Then we can use lorem 100. So we can generate 100 lines. Then we can use lorem into 100. So shortcuts generally. All may be no, but formatting tags. So these tags are used to make upon text content like bold, italic, underline. So when we need bold content, so we use formatting tags like B, and when we insert, we can use insert tag. Elements are the combination of opening tag and closing tag. So mainly elements will be like one syntax, complete syntax, entire syntax called as elements, because in between elements there are attributes, and so complete syntax will be in between opening tag and closing tag. So that complete is known as the complete syntax is known as elements. So types of elements: block level elements, inline level elements. Block level element, these are the elements. So Read carefully, point to point. I clearly explained in the written form. Comments of HTML. Comments are made because when we write a content in between comments, it won't visible, but we can clearly explaining step by step to understand everything, each and everything clearly. So list of HTML. List will generally list is a collection of related data. So in list there are order list, unordered list, and definition list. So order list, it maintains sequential order. Generally, all of you know about order list because when we use any any content, so step by step we can write. So in order, you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like you can write. So attributes used. Types attribute. This attribute decides the type of order sequence, which can be take values like one default. So we can use like numerical, small alphabetic, and alphabetic, capitals and small letters. So there are in attributes there are type attribute, stat attribute, and reverse attributes. So when we use reverse, so it can, when we wrote in sequence way, so it can, the output get in, the output will get over here like reversed. Unordered list, generally all of them know unordered list because unordered list, when we maintain unordered list, that is not a good look because when we use order list, so it will be like a good look and clearly understand to everybody. So attributes used in generally description list and forward I used definition list, but definition list and description list is both are same, don't worry about that. Example, nested list means anybody know, nested means one list inside another list, so no one, don't worry about this. HTML is very easy. So given examples also, tables, generally tables and SQL also in HTML we used to store the data like rows and columns. So clearly explained attributes used in that tables border like rules, cell padding, cell spacing, row span, call span, syntaxes are given, attributes. Mainly type attributes, core attributes and global attributes. So media tags. In media tags, we generally in movies like media, we can call media. So media tags, image tags, audio tags, and video tags. So I given in syntax, please follow it. Anchor tags. Anchor tags are used to navigate. Like generally we use Google, Amazon, blah blah something websites. So when we create a syntax in a way, so when we add that website in that, we have to I for href refers to I for reference. So it will interlinking one link to another link. So when we enter, when we write a syntax including website, so when we click on the website, the automatically the website will be open. Forms are used to collect information from the users. Generally you can mark your tags. Market tags means we can scroll like when we Netflix is there, so continuously it will be scrolled in on the top on the web page. So when we open Netflix, that's completely like movies names, it will scroll anything. So that scroll is done by marquee tags. So semantic tags provide meaning, includes accessibility, readability completely. Why we use, that will tells us semantic tags. Thanks for watching. Thank you.